Chris, I called you here, and Jessica, so she can hear what you just told me. Can you just repeat what you've said? Chris, I want you to realize and to remember that your wedding is only 3 weeks away. And every negative word person speaks time like this cannot be taken lightly. Are you ready to repeat what you just told me before Jessica came? Or is it some fabricated story just for you to cancel plans, the wedding plans with Jessica? Is it some funny games you're playing?
No, Pastor. We agreed to do something before our wedding day. And we did it.
You did what? You did what? You had sex before marriage?
No, Pastor. The test. The HIV test. We did the test and she's positive. You know, she has AIDS. I can't marry her. I can't marry her.
Jessica. Stand up. Just stand up, Jessica. Stand up. Just stand up. Chris.
But you're touching her, Pastor. You're touching her.
Chris. Just come.
No, I can't marry her. I can't marry her,
Nobody is
Pastor.
forcing you to marry her. Chris, you are an adult. And every decision you make must be respected. I want you to realize that it's not her fault. It's not her fault.
But she will die. She will die, Pastor.
No, Chris. She won't die. I think she told you even before the test. Jessica, we agreed that you'd share with him even before he commits himself.
Yes,
Didn't she say share?
She told me, but I could not believe it. But I couldn't believe it, Pastor.
Calm down, Chris. Just calm down. There are things I want you to understand. It's not her fault. Her father got the virus, but he was not bold enough like Jessica. He couldn't even go and pick drugs. He couldn't even share with his wife. And because he passed it on to the wife, and Jessica was born with the virus. She has lived with it ever since her birth. It's we people who have been holding Jessica.
But
Just
her parents died.
Yes, Chris. They died because everybody was like Chris. Nobody could accommodate them. Nobody could love them. Nobody could hold them. Nobody could touch them. Chris, I want you to realize that the virus that causes AIDS, you cannot get infected by touching a person. Not even by sitting next to them. Listen, we need bold people. Jessica, be strong.
Let me die, Pastor.
You won't die. You won't die. Jessica.
But he hates me. He rejects me, Pastor. Just because I shared it to him.
He's just uninformed. Chris, there are things I want you to understand. Jessica here needs us. Not only Jessica, every person in her condition needs us. Because we are the world in her. If everybody runs away from her, how will she live? I want you to understand that you can even get married to her. She can bear children who are HIV negative.
Do you think I can still marry her?
It is possible, Chris. You only need to understand a few things. So many people in the society are uninformed, and they're making some hasty decisions like you were just about even to commit suicide. Jessica here cannot infect you by touch. He cannot. She cannot. Just sit down. Just sit down, Jessica. Sit down, Chris. Just sit down. Just sit down. Chris, there are things I'd like you to know. We've talked with Jessica for a long time. She's been this way for a long time. It is because of our company, our encouragement, our being with her, our holding her and making her feel at home that has made her to be the way she is. Beautiful girl, you see, Chris, she cannot infect you. What I want us to do, Chris, just hold her. Hold her hand. Just hold her hand. Just hold her. What I want us to do, Chris and Jessica, we'll have a sitting. And then on Tuesday, we'll call the counselor. Is it so, Chris? And then he'll inform you so many things about how to live with such people.
It's okay, Pastor.
Okay. Is it okay? Chris?
It's okay, Pastor. It's okay, Pastor.
Thank you. We'll be meeting on Tuesday.
Yes, Pastor.
Counselor D, right. This case I was telling you about this, the young people who are getting married about some 3 weeks to come. The gentleman did know the case, Jessica's case. And I think it's a case, some things that are destroying the society. So I think I organized with them that we'll be meeting with you on Tuesday.
Okay.
So maybe you can prepare yourself and just give him a guideline on how a person who is HIV positive can live with a person who is HIV negative and they make a family.
Okay, you're talking about the discordant couples.
That is it, yeah.
You know, there are various types of the discordant couples.
Right.
The one that gets infected when they're already in marriage, and the one that sees this girl, sees that boy, and the boy is positive, the girl is negative. And those are two types of discordant couples. So discordancy can actually be handled. But are they okay?
They're okay, but you see, the reason why I called you and I saw the urgency, the young man is like carrying out of his mind, is like can even commit suicide, it's serious.
That can be
It's
contained.
serious, so that's why I organized it very fast and urgently. So I think we'll be meeting on Tuesday. Please, if you have any other appointment, kindly cancel for
At
their
what time on
sake.
Tuesday?
11 is okay with you? Yeah, we planned it on 11, so that at least you can help them.
It is well.
It is well.
I will do that.
Right.
Because discordancy is not an issue. It's just bringing the young boy to realize the solution within him.
Right.
And that will be handled.
He actually asked me to cancel the wedding, and I told him, no. But
No, don't. It will be handled. That one can be tamed.
right.
That one can be tamed. He will love the girl again.
Right.
He will find the solution within him, and we will do well.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you. I think we will be going for the fellowship.
Okay.
And come Tuesday, we will meet and talk to them.
I'll keep time.
Do I need to be there?
It's essential. You are
It
their
is?
spiritual father.
Okay. Then I'll be there with you. You'll find us in the office. God bless you so much.
Thank you. Go
Yeah.
out first, eh? Okay.
Just thank you so much, Counselor.
Thank you, Pastor, for your time.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you so much. As I was telling you, Chris, it's high time we start learning these things. Because you know, we have so many other people, young people like Jessica, in our church. It's only you who doesn't know. Chris, I was telling you, Jessica has been this way all of her life. And you must even also commend us. We've encouraged her. You've just known the other day. We've been with her. We've been encouraging her. We've been holding her hand. That's the reason why she is the way you see her. Beautiful. Look at the hair. Look at the smooth skin. That's a proof that a person can live in such status even for years. The counselor. Yes, come in please.
How are you?
Thank you. Come in. Just come in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Let's go sit. This is Jessica. You know Jessica.
I do. Pleasure, Jessica.
You also know her case. This is Chris.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
You all know our counselor. She's been with us in the church, though we've been handling various other topics. But today she came because of the issue that arose. Madam, Jessica, you know her, she's just like one of the other young people in the church who are living with a virus that causes AIDS. And that tells you that this virus is here with us. And you know, these days, like Chris here was just about to run out of his mind. People are even committing suicide after realizing their fiancé's status. Remember the other day, last month, the girl we buried?
I do.
Simply because she couldn't take the fact that her boyfriend was HIV positive.
Yeah, we buried the driller.
Yeah, now, such things are happening. And I called you here so that you can talk, particularly so to Chris. I know you've been with Jessica, and that's why she is bold and strong. But at least for Chris, so that we can be able to stop this stigma. Welcome.
It is well. Jessica, Chris, and even Pastor want us to go to a few times of talking. But before I do that, my name is Counselor Delight. I love all of you. And we're going to take 30 minutes of talking to each other. But I want us to know that each and everything that we say here will remain confidential. But however, I want us to talk and go through the issues of HIV. And I want us to know that HIV is with us here today. And one can be HIV positive and still live on their lives. It's not like those days that they were supposed to be called sufferers. They were supposed to be called victims. They were supposed to be branded names and left to die with opportunistic infections. No. Nowadays, HIV is not even a sickness. It is just a condition that compromises the immune system. However, it can be managed. So when you manage HIV well, like Jessica has done it, then you can go on with your life, you can get married, you can have a wedding, you can have a beautiful bouncing babies. If you like twins, you can still have them. You can do well, grow your children up, see your great grandchildren, plan your life.
It's like he can't get what you're saying. Maybe.
Yes.
Do you think I can still marry her?
Marry her, you will marry her, she will give you a beautiful child if you still love her. And then, after that, your child will grow negative and you will live to see your great grandchild.